When I started telling stories on this particular page, one thing I said to myself is that I would never get to bring my family problem on here. But at this point, I need genuine advice from people who have been in the game for a long time. So let's start with a very brief introduction. The boy's mom. I'm 24-year-old. I've been married for 5 years and I have 2 kids. So recently, I felt the need to get a car for myself because I just needed a more convenient lifestyle. I just felt I could afford it. Before I got the car, I've been stylishly telling my husband I needed a car. I wanted to get the car, but he felt I was not serious. So I met a vendor online. I patronized him. I got a Venza 2015, which is very pricey. If you know the price, you know how much it is worth. Direct Belgium, and then the vendor delivered. On that day, they delivered the car. My husband came back home to meet the car. At first, he was surprised. He's like, what's going on? Did you buy a car seriously? I said, yes, I got the car. So his mood went from being surprised to getting very angry. That why will I buy a car without his approval? And then I started apologizing. Initially, I thought it was not really a big deal, but a lot of people had a lot of things to say. Why will your wife buy such a big car without telling you? What do you mean she bought the car without telling you? And then my husband became more angry. He said the only thing that can calm him down is if I register the car in his name. At first, I refused, but I noticed that the mood in my house just changed. My husband became very cold, and you understand, people were still saying a lot of things, and it was making him more angry. So I told him, no problem. You want me to register the car in your name? It will not be a problem. But the next property I will buy with my money, I'll register it with my name. And then he goes to say it's an abomination for a woman to buy a car under her husband and buy, or any property she's buying at all and register it with her name. It's an abomination that is not done anywhere. Any property they are buying, as long as this house is concerned, either with my money or his money, it must be in his name. So when he said that, I'm like, okay, no wahala. Since it's like that, me, I did not agree. Let me go ahead and register it with my name. So I went ahead and registered the car in my name, right? Now that the plate number is out, I went ahead to register in my name. The document, everything is out. He's still insisting that if I want peace and that normal atmosphere at home, that I have to go and do a change of name to his name. He's insisting that, okay, I've told him, okay, let us do it joint. He said, no, I have to register the car in his name. That's where I have a problem, because it looks like I'm being stripped everything that I've worked for. You guys on this app, you know how hard I work. I'm just 24, and trust me, I have deprived myself a lot of things. I've pushed myself to the extreme end to be able to afford cars and to be able to at least buy properties in my name. And then here am I at this point. Here I am now, and I'm being told that I cannot buy a property in my name because I'm married. I don't know, maybe I don't understand the concept of marriage, because what do you mean I cannot get a property in my name because I'm married? It's moving me to tears. It's making me run mad. I've tried to think of this thing, but I don't understand. What do you mean I cannot get something in my name? Because, so why exactly am I working hard for, crying out loud? By the way, I'm not trying to defend my husband at all, but my husband is a good man. But I don't know why this car that is meant to be a thing of joy to the family is bringing a lot of chaos. In fact, since we got this car, he has not entered the car unless I change the name. I just feel men should do better, because at this point, I feel stripped.